What's up, guys? It is your boy, Bike. So, I was at work when the developer live stream went down, I guess you can say, and luckily they're so nice. These past few, campfires, developer live streams, they have all happened right around the time I take lunch. Happy coinkydink. So, I get to watch a decent portion of it, and man, the new season, I don't know, maybe I get hyped a little too easy, but season of the Malignant, it's happening, and the seasonal mechanic, it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. In case you didn't get to see it, I'll go over it briefly. This is kind of more of like my initial reactions to what happened to like how they what's the word, how they showed it. I'm not going to be going over every like little bit and piece. I'm just going over like my first initial impressions. If there's demand for it, I can go through, I can make like a full-on summary of everything, but I was at work, I was just trying to capture what I could and then convey my reaction to you guys. So Season of the Malignant, it is going to be kind of cool. You get approached by this random dude. He's a new character as far as I'm aware of in the whole Diablo universe. He comes to you. This is kind of like a little bit of a dissonance right here. He says, hey, you helped me. You helped the world. I need your help now to save the world again type thing. I don't know if it's like a save the world, but all of Sanctuary is threatened by this, and you may be going, well, what's the dissonance? Well, you're starting a brand new character, so I'm a DM. I've been a dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons since 2015. I'm a bit of a storyteller, so I do find that kind of weird. You're starting a new character, and yet somebody's coming up to you going, hey, you, level 1, yeah, the one that did all these great things, you, yeah, I need your help, and you're just like, no, I'm being probably a little hyperbolic here, but that was just like that was like the first thing I thought of. Like, wait, we're brand new characters. This is the start of a new season. Anyway, brand new characters, all that. He says he needs your help. He needs to take out these creatures and capture their hearts. Now, I don't know if there's a story element behind the hearts, but there's a game mechanic behind capturing these hearts. So the game mechanic is, if any elite in the world has a chance to be malignant, and if it's malignant, then if you kill it, a malignant heart will appear, and you use this device, presumably given to you by the new character, the new story person, and you capture this heart. But when you do that, an even stronger version of that elite comes back, and he brings some friends, and you got to throw down again. You take all those guys out, it'll drop a caged heart. A caged heart will act like a gem, like a legendary gem from Diablo 3. That was my biggest takeaway from it, and this looks like this will absolutely change the meta and the builds as we know it right now. Like, I don't know what the guys over at Max Roll or Icy Veins or Mobilytics, I don't know how the builds are going to look, because there's going to be like 32 of these things, like 32 different types, and they're going to be at all different levels. So it looks like it's going to be like some of those legendary aspects where you got like a base level, and as you go, they kind of level, because like at least for Druid, there's aspects that there wasn't much you can do. Let's use Shockwave aspect for Pulverize. It will, no matter if you're level 1 or level 100, if you find a Shockwave, it'll have a value of 60 to 100%. Always. Whereas there's other stuff like the Pulverize is now an Earth skill. The damage that's attached to it, that, the kind of like spikes that come up, that damage will scale over time with the level of your character and the level of the aspect. So by level 100, man, that damage is doing thousands of damage. It looks like these malignant or these caged hearts are going to be very similar to the to those aspects. I'm sorry, I got kind of distracted for a second. So I think that's cool. It looks like they can be slotted into jewelry, and jewelry is going to have different colors, and there's going to be like 3 different colors of Malignant hearts. And you could slot it in like that. I was definitely getting Diablo 3 vibes with the legendary gems. They're also going to have like these dungeons unique to the whole Malignant system, and you can go in there and you can target farm this stuff. They said there's going to be a new boss. They didn't show it on stream, but they had a blog. I haven't had a chance to look at the blog. As you can see, I'm still in uniform. I'm trying to stay in uniform for these videos. I just want to be efficient. Come home, record, talk to you guys, stream, all that. So, with all that being said, I am very excited. They said they're going to balance everything leading up to it, but this is the cool thing. This is something I didn't like that they did in the preseason. When just a couple days in the preseason, they put out all these nerfs. Barbarian got hit hard. Druid, like, I felt like it was such a knee-jerk reaction with the pulverized builds. Like, pulverize now at the end game, pulverize just kind of sucks compared to like what you can do with the wolf builds. The wolf builds, which were not very popular because they all required this one unique to really make work, they got left alone. Now they're like, in terms of druid play, they're taking off, right? And this is just druid. It's somebody who, you know, started pulverize and kind of locked himself into it. With my build, you know, if you haven't seen, I released a shapeshift pulverize build a little while back. By the way, I'm going to do an update for that. Again, sorry, I'm getting off track. They said unless it's something that's like really breaking the game, they're going to try and leave it alone, and everything's going to be like a little snapshot of that season. So if it's going to be something like, you know, I do admit there was some barbarian nerfs preseason that had to happen because stuff was literally bugged and broken and they were doing billions of damage. So I like this. So there's going to be a balance patch right before the season starts. Everything's going to be balanced, and then they're going to kind of leave it alone for 3 months. So that entire season, everything's going to be kind of as it is unless there's something super busted, and then they'll go through and they'll fix it like emergency style. But beyond that, I love this. That way you're not like locked into not like level 65 and this season I'm going to be playing season 1, I'm going to be playing barbarian. So like, let's say I'm doing like a whirlwind barbarian, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, whirlwind takes a massive hit. And then it's just like, well, frick, now I got to redo all my Paragon. I got to go find all this gear, and I'm stuck with, I feel kind of gimped. I might even be better off just cutting my losses now and starting a different character. Like, so, yeah, I was really excited about that. Overall, I was just really excited about everything I've seen. I'm not trying to overhype it, but you know, maybe I'm overhyping it for myself and my enthusiasms coming off on you guys. We will see for sure when season 1 drops, which it drops on July 20th, 2023. So 2 weeks from now. I will be streaming it when I can. If you guys haven't heard yet, I have gone back to Twitch. I know my previous video said I probably wasn't going back to Twitch. Well, you know, I kind of looked into Kick, and you know, I had some reservations, so I've gone back to Twitch. We're developing a bit of a schedule. I've been streaming Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific. In fact, I'm going to be going live here pretty soon. I've recording this video now on July 6th. You guys will probably be seeing it tomorrow once everything gets uploaded and processed and everything. So anyway, those are my main takeaways. I would encourage you guys, if you got the time, to either go check out somebody's video who's maybe taking the time and laid everything out more than just my first initial impressions of the announcement, or watch the entire thing yourself. They also did release a blog. I'll see if we can get a link to that blog, and then get that added into the description down below so you guys can go check it out. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out my video. Really appreciate all the support, and you guys take care. Cheers.